Hi guys, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would do a little kind of update for how my budgeting is going this year and also how or if I've stayed on track. So if you don't know, I've done quite a few budgeting videos where I'm showing you how to save money, what to save money on, and basically because we're trying to buy a house this year, so that's kind of like the end goal. But this is kind of a year's worth of videos to get us to that place. So if you're also in the same position, you're trying to save money or you're trying to spend less, I'm also doing a no buy year, which is kind of a big deal for me because I was pretty much a spendaholic. Like, I would just go to the shops and buy everything. Like, if I wanted it, I'd just take it, and not take it, I'd buy it, but you know, I just have it, and I wouldn't think of, do I need it? Does it bring value to me? Is it something that I'm actually going to use? Is it good for month, like price wise? I wouldn't even look at the prices of things. So it just got to a point where I just thought, this is so crazy. I've got so much stuff. I do loads of minimizing videos on here as well. And I always would go through my wardrobe and think, I've already got this. So it's been really a great journey for me so far. We're now in, well, pretty much April. So I wanted to do a 3-month update for you. So I hope you like this video, and if you haven't seen any of my budgeting videos and you want to check them out, or you're doing a low buy year, no spend month, then I'll leave them in the description bar for you. But let's get on with the video. It is so sunny outside, guys. I'm like really excited about this sunny weather. So if it goes a bit, the lighting's a bit crazy, that's because it's so sunny. So I thought I would just start by saying that, so we're like last week of March now, and 3 months in, I never thought I would find it so easy to do no buy. To be honest with you, I started this journey as a January no spend, and it just continued. Like, I didn't find it difficult, I just carried on doing it. One of the hardest things for me, I think I found, was that I am also healthy eating at the moment, so I feel like it's really hard to be healthy eating and save money, because the two don't really go hand in hand. You can spend so much money on fresh fruit and vegetables and like wholesome organic food that it's really difficult to save money there. So I have been trying to cut back buying in bulk and things like that, but that's the hardest thing I found about this whole year that I've done so far, is on food. So I thought what I'd just do is go through like a few different points where I haven't spent, what I've saved money on, and yeah, just a few more tips. So the first thing I wanted to say was that I was really proud of myself, because I never thought I would be here saying that I've not spent a penny for 3 months already. And also January was really busy. I went out a lot in January and did a lot of things, but I actually still didn't spend any money. So I think the key thing is, if you're worrying about, or you want to save money but you don't actually like want to stop living your life, then honestly don't worry, because it is just so easy. I found it so easy just to transition into not spending money but still doing the things. So for example, if you want some ideas, is if you are still going out for a drink with your friends, you can just drive. I mean, I did actually go out for my friend's birthday, and it was going to be my first spend, like my first night out, and that was beginning of March. But I was actually really poorly, so the budgeting gods were looking down on me saying, no, you don't need to spend money. So I actually spent £2.75 on a drink, which was like a, I don't even know what it was, like an apple juice or something like that. So that is what I've spent, and let me tell you, that is all I've spent on eating out. Like, no coffees, no lunches, no dinners, just that £2.75 in 3 months. I can't even explain to you guys. I used to spend so much money on just meeting friends for lunch all the time, going for coffees, going for dinner, going for drinks. It has helped that I'm not drinking this month either, so that's kind of helped. But even when I've been out with my friends, I haven't drunk, I haven't eaten, and there's no shame in that. Like, if your friends are going out and you don't want to be the one that's not eating, you got to think of the greater good. So for me, what we're doing is to buy a house, and I'm so driven by that, so that I'm not, I have that in my mind, and that's a really good thing to do. Just like with vision boarding or manifesting, if you're into that kind of thing, check out my channel, because I've got loads of stuff like that as well, just really into that. But if you have like a picture of a house, or if you want to buy a car, or you know, you want to buy a holiday, like have that picture somewhere in your home where you sit on your screen on your phone, and it just keeps you reminding like why you're doing this, and it's so much easier to stick to it. So in February I was in London loads for work, so those kind of things I can expense because obviously I'm there for work. So that was hard for me because I was having to spend money, but I knew I'd be able to expense it on like trains and things like that to get to meetings. But it was still difficult because I was, you know, it's my hard-earned money that I'm trying not to spend. So things like that I couldn't actually help but do because I had to do it for work. And then March has been like lots of kind of simple stripped back things with family, and like going to people's houses for dinner rather than going out for dinner, things like that. So social life has not been impacted whatsoever, which has been great. So I just thought I'd go through my bank with you because I'm obviously not going to show you like the details, but basically I couldn't believe this because there were two kind of like pivotal moments that made me do this journey. One was one of my come shopping with me to Primark videos, which I did in January. Someone wrote on there, oh no, actually look, quite a few people wrote and called me out on Instagram as well the next day. I'll tell you why. So I found this Dalmatian print shirt that I really, really loved, and I said, oh, I really want this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk out without this. And obviously I didn't buy it because I'm not spending. Anyway, the next day I went to, I was out with my friend Lucy, and I was wearing a Dalmatian print shirt. And so many people called me out saying, that's not the shirt you weren't meant to buy, is it? And you know, that's not, like, you shouldn't have bought that kind of thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, literally I would have just bought that. I wouldn't have thought twice about buying that shirt that I already owned. Like, I do it all the time. Whenever I'm doing my minimizing, like I said, I go through my wardrobe. I've got like 3 of the same top. It was getting out of hand. So that was the one thing. And another one was that I would look through my bank account and literally it would be like scrolling through all the purchases from Topshop, Costa, Waitrose Cafe. Like, there were so many outgoings that I was just like, what? Like, I don't need to spend this much money. So I just feel like for me, this whole process is about being more mindful. Like, I don't need to spend the money. I'm saving for a house. Do I really need it? Is it going to bring me joy? Like that, those are the questions that I ask myself. So yeah, I thought I'd just go through, and I wanted to tell you that this, in January, because February was tough because I did work a lot and like I was going out to meetings, so it was really hard to kind of not spend the money, so there was more transactions. But in January, there are 6 transactions in the whole of January. I'm like so chuffed with that because that is just like going in hard, not spending money. So those are really, really like big pivotal moments. So after that in January, I just thought I'm just going to carry this on for the whole year, and I will be. So I thought I would just chat through what I didn't do. So like I said, meals with friends, I would either just sit and have a drink or come after they'd eaten. Yeah, those were the key things that I kind of saved money on there in the evenings. Takeaways, we don't really have takeaways anyway, but we haven't had anything like that. I haven't had any coffees out. I haven't bought any clothes. I'm gonna get onto that actually because my husband actually just bought me something for Mother's Day, so we went shopping for that. And the funny thing is, I went to Primark the other day. I filmed a Primark video actually because I hadn't done one since January because I just felt a bit disingenuous doing Primark content when I'm not spending money and being more like ethical with like where I'm buying, if I buy things. I hadn't had any trainer socks for 3 months and I was so desperate for some white socks, and I was like, I've just got to go in and buy them. So I did film the video while I was there, but my friend Lucy was laughing at me because I like literally wanted everything in there, but I just bought some socks because that's all I needed. So yeah, if you write things down, stick to it and don't defer when you get there and buy other things. Also, what I've been doing is using up my old products. So like this, like not just products, clothing. This jumper's so unworn. I've worn it a few times. It's really creased. I got it out of the top of my wardrobe. I've hardly worn it at all, but I just like, I'm digging deep into my wardrobe. I'm like, in fact, if you want a video where I do a bit more content around like ways to wear clothes so you can wear them in different ways and wear them more, or budget fashion videos, then definitely let me know because I'm into that right now, guys. I've just been using up all my old skincare, using up all my old makeup, coming out with stuff that I loved, but I'm terrible. If it has like less than half, I stop using it, but I still keep it. So I've just been going through all of that stuff. So definitely before you buy that another nail polish, and go and check nail varnishes, because I'm sure you've got a few in there that you could use up. Yeah, dug deep in my wardrobe, and also just wore older items that I just haven't worn or I bought and didn't really wear very often. And yes, I've written here to set your goal and tell your friends, because that helps so much if they know why you're doing it, and you can kind of feel a little bit less of a cheapskate when you don't want to eat out with everybody else, because they know that this is for the greater good and every penny counts. What I might do, if you're interested, is do a video where you can save like 10 tips to save £200 in a month. Just little tweaks that you can do that I've done that help you save that money, because I've done it and I'm saving and it's brilliant. So it's kind of really hard to quantify how much I've saved, because the amount coming in isn't like, it's not like a salary. With my job, I do this full time on YouTube, so I never know like what's coming in, but I don't have like the same amount in either each month, so it's kind of difficult to quantify. But I would say I've saved at least £3,000 this year alone on doing those little things, which is incredible. Like, I can't believe I would have spent that much money and not even noticed it going out before. So it's just a massive amount of money, which obviously is going to help save up. So I'll probably end it there, just because this video is coming on to 10 minutes, but I just thought I would do a little update of how I'm getting on and how well I'm doing. So thank you for everyone's support. Everyone seems really like on this journey with me, which is so nice. And can you just even imagine, like, when we finally get to the point where we can buy a house, you guys are going to be here with me from the beginning. Thank you for watching. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all this budgeting content. Also, if you want like new styling videos for on a budget, then definitely let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!